Hello everyone, welcome back to Nathan Sucks at Ace Attorney. Or Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, whatever. Okay, so, it's, one of those ones. I'm speaking kind of quietly, without my zest. It's fairly early in the morning and, I don't really want to be making too much noise, and I'm fairly certain that this is going to be quite a short episode, too. I don't know how long I'm actually going to make it, probably 20 minutes. So let's get on with it, shall we? What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo, how's everyone doing, dude? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles. Yeah, dude. Swooning? Me? Oh, yeah, I do remember feeling faint. Right on! Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right, dude? Oh, man. I'm slowly slipping out of being able to do voices well, I've realised. Like, with playing Conquest recently, I've realised I've sort of fallen out of being able to actually get, these voices good. I used to be completely satisfied with them, but I guess Selena is a special case. And I don't know, I need to get back into the swing of doing the voices, So I need to get the dude voice back down for Mr. Butts here. Right on, tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right, dude? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that, man. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Alright, Larry, you know what? Here's my badge. Ooh, I was hot out there, dude. Hot! I'm glad someone's happy about how this case is going. He seems too happy to care about anything I show him. Oh. Well, let's just examine Charlie. Mia's favourite plant. Its name is Charlie. Mine's got the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. Well, I guess I have to talk to Larry. Okay, come on. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that bone-shop caretaker guy's pretty suspicious, man. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, From where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. Can you really tell me he's telling the truth about that night? Dude, you kinda said that sentence wrong, man. Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. I'm gonna believe in you two till the end. Us two? Edgeworth, then who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Come on, Nick, what a douche move! Come on, man. Oh, whatever, it's fine. It's whatever. I'm not salty that you just sort of don't care about Maya at all. In any way. Come on, man. Phoenix, You don't... You know what? Never mind. Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough of the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Yeah, sorry, I kind of forgot, dude. Silly me, right? Like typical Larry. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. Well, is it like 14 minutes? Because otherwise we've got time. It was the beginning of spring, 4th grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? You remember, Larry. Spring, 4th grade. A kid in my class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you remember it, now you mention it, I do remember that, dude. Man, I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in the class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah. Kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held the class on trial, with me as the defendant. I didn't do it.
Guilty, he did it! Guilty, it was you! Thief! Give me my money back, you're such a meanie. No one played with him, just admit you did it, you can't make the truth. That is the truth. I'm not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, no borrowing my eraser. It shouldn't be allowed in the real eraser or in the library committee. Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you. Hey, did you rob the bank the other day?
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Apologize to the class, Phoenix. Oh, man. It's tear-jerking. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went over to where the boy was sitting. That's when it happened. Oh, God. Like, I've seen the anime and, kid, he still has a pretty deep voice, to be honest. You shouldn't have to apologize. I'm gonna go with the almost Takumi voice. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting, you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah, he did it, he's the one. We don't need proof, make him say he's sorry.
Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
Very well, I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over.
And that's how it happened. After that, the three of us were always friends.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. Right, dude? Classic Larry. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took a day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it personally, see. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Indeed. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my dad. Famous defense attorney.
Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all, dude.
That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him.
Whoa. Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free?
Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free.
Aw, Nick!
Nick, we have to save Mr. Edgeworth. It's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. Very well, maybe.
First there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Here we go, go, on an adventure. Okay, to God Lake. The entrance. December 27th, God Lake Park entrance.
Hey, pal, long time no see. Yeah, gotta move away from the Larry voice, you know.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Oh God, close one today, pal? Hey, pal. Gotta get the voice right, pal. I've never really been good at keeping up the Gumshoe voice. Close one today, eh? I was so worked up I snapped my tie in half, pal.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem, pal. Thanks to you, no one really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise, pal. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, one other thing.
Yeah.
No one can go into the woods today.
Nah. Like, I don't know. I jump between my Gumshoe voice. Like, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the Gumshoe voice that just makes me, like, jump through it. Okay, that's not quite how I meant... It's not quite how I meant it, but, you know. Just adjust the DS slightly.
The woods?
Where Lotta was camping?
The woods were off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. Don't get going for a while, pal.
And I guess Walter's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. See you, pal.
Yeah, I'll see you later, Gumshoe. Gold Lake Public Beach. Oh, Larry, I see you've taken everything down again. Huh, the steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore! Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's been too busy with the trial to show up for work. Yeah, too busy hanging out in our goddamn office. Like, how is this man busy at all? December 27th, boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
Hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk. These are my the scent of fresh lemons. You see?
Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw today, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not sure. Excuse me for a diddly damn second. Just needed to adjust that slight lighting, you know? And by lighting, I mean I needed to touch a curtain.
If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Yeah, I mean, we ain't exactly got anything on him right now. On anyone at the moment. December 27th. Caretaker shack. Nobody's home.
Hello, squawk.
Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly.
Hello, squawk.
I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself.
Hello, squawk.
Okay, well, we know what we want here. Ooh. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228, squawk.
Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aww. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Oh, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth! Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now's your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Yeah, well, something alright. Okay. Oh, well, I guess we'll be going to Grossberg now. Oh boy. Man, I prefer the new method of walking around. One day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Sorry, Maya. I'm just trying to get to Grossberg's, okay? Summer 27th. Grossberg Law Offices. And he's out again. When does he work, anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. What? Okay. Detention center, I guess. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 4th grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me, anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Oh man, I'm sorry, Edgy. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I'd lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Oh man, don't be like that, Edgy. We still love you. You know? Feeny, Maya, we're on your side, man. We got your back, right? What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick? He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. Not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty. Perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. A strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Yo, Edgy. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me?
Who is that old guy anyway?
I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter then?
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond?
It also says this is your last chance.
Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi.
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent.
Well, plot twist!
Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. It became unsettled.
Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out! Help! Get us out!
Don't shout or just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. The court Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. He claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent.
Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing. In the dark.
Help, I can't breathe! Quiet! We just watched this. Come on, guys. We just watched this bit. I can't breathe. You're using up my air.
What?
Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you.
What? What are you...
Stop breathing my air.
No, Father. He's attacking Father.
Now I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. At days I pick up the pistol.
Get away! Get away from my father!
And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
But that's just a dream, right? Right?
The thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad.
What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe...
There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6.
And now we go to him. Grossberg. Grossberg. Mr. Grossberg!
Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
Okay, I lied. This is going to be a normal length episode, I think.
No kidding! I can't believe you're not!
Just calm down and tell me what's happened.
Oh god.
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
I can't sob.
I see. The Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father.
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled?
Well...
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deeply want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
No, I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth.
But like the goddamn Grossberg voice. I don't know. It's another case of I just don't feel like I'm getting voices down anymore. Like I don't know. Or maybe Grossberg's voice was always like this, and it's just now that I'm noticing it.
Ugh. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
Yay. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? Gregory's Edgeworth.
He was a defense attorney without peer.
Okay, I should probably stop doing that after every sentence. It's dragging out a little bit.
Sounds tight, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now, if I think about it. Your mentor, mere fake.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Van Karmer's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Van Karmer is an extreme. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, there's a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost. And died in despair, as it were.
I see.
Well, isn't that lovely?
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Mr. Fair.
I am Gregory Dredgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
That Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless.
Ah well, that's how we roll in Phoenix Wright land. It's all about the possibilities.
Hello, so this is a letter. Does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his clients found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Though he was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough. Wait,
What is it?
this letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago.
What? Cray. That's so bizarre. Yeah, I mean, like, that's just solid good. It's always a good thing. Oh, I'm sorry about that little bit of a jarring cut. I'm sure you can see that we've moved a little bit as well, I know. Terrifying.
Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
I'm not sure.
Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself.
What does this mean then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Rum-bum-bum-bum.
It truly was von Karma who wrote this letter, and he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. You say it much tomorrow in court, I should think. You'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no. But how could von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
Oh man, Gregory. Being just such a cool dude. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused von Karma of faulty evidence, and though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Yeah, it's like Maya's worst nightmare. Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. Excuse you, Phoenix! Okay, I get it, like, I guess it's more like a holiday to Europe, but... I mean, like, vacation is the same thing! God, to Phoenix! Come on, man. I take offense to that statement. I mean, I don't, but... I live in Europe, man. I'm very offended.
In any case, that was the only time I took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? When Karma's going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
It's like manslaughter, isn't it?
Is it?
I can't remember. I don't know my law that well, funnily enough. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. Police materials. Well, we have access there, thanks to good old Gummy. That's not quite where I meant to go. Hey, Edgy Poo. Don't mind me, we're just going over to Criminal Affairs. 727, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi.
Ah, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again?
Oh, no, I can't have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there.
Von Karma?
Yes, you just arrived, actually.
Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry! Yeah, dude, don't want him tampering with my evidence. Oh, drawers open. Von Kuma, what have you done? Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Huh. One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says, unsolved cases, evidence. He was tampering with my damn evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for DL6! It's completely empty! What?
What are you doing in here?
Ah! Von Karma.
You... How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. You're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. How rude, Phoenix. Ugh. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who could never shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second-rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business.
Oh, well, thanks, dude.
Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Well, you know, last time, like the first time we did this, we got punched and arrested. The second time we did this, we had the Mafia sprung on us. This seems like a good idea. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What? Nick, what is that thing? Something dangerous. A stun gun. For self-defense. Usually.
Indeed. 600,000 volts would course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000...
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now give me the letter.
No. No!
What are you...
Nick, run! Ah! Maya!
Out of my way!
I'm so sorry. He got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes! Maya! The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. Oh, like duh, right? I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Oh no, don't say that. You're making me feel bad. And I don't feel bad for anyone. Maya! Oh, there has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karlen was holding this when Maya jumped him. Well, lost something, gained another. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Yeah, well, we're not gonna have an episode tomorrow. Sorry. In fact, yeah, so I missed Monday. Probably gonna have to wait till Thursday. Maybe even Friday. I'm sorry. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed this lovely, quietly sensual reading of Ace Attorney. I'm sorry I can't do screams. I'm so sorry. But you know, if I was completely and utterly alone with no windows open, I would scream. You know, I've done it with Takumi. But you know how it is, right? Yeah. Well, I'll see you later. Anyway, goodbye. Ready for the last trial? Oh, I'm so ready.